people don't want to face the truth about the world that they live in. And it's not because there is such compelling evidence that the world that they live in is good, but I think the exact opposite is true. There is such compelling evidence that the world is bad, and I feel like that just makes people dig in their heels that much more, because they just want something to hold on to. They want something to grasp. And I remember talking to my friend Jessie about this, like when COVID started, when they first started locking everybody down. She lives in Los Angeles. And she was like, man, this whole thing is really bringing out the sheep. Right? So true. Well, technically everything in our society brings out the sheep, which is why we don't social network, because that's a sheep activity, okay? Now, there are good sheep and bad sheep. I'm not saying that there aren't good sheep on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and Gab, and it just kills me that, like, everybody thinks that they're, like, so much better than everybody else, and it's like their behavior is so similar. But I guess it's just so much easier to point out the problems with other people. It's easier to do that than it is to do that with yourself. I guess I just don't have that problem because I've always been very neurotic. So, like, I've always been well aware of the fact that I most definitely have problems. And because of that, it's given me empathy and compassion so that other people having problems, I mean, I guess it works two ways. Because some people, you know, they've had to deal with shit and they don't have compassion because of all the shit that they've handled really well compared to people that they compare themselves to, and they're just like, what's their problem? Why can't they just, you know, be a stronger person or whatever? Well, they probably have borderline personality disorder. That's why I don't do the social networks, because I already have a personality disorder. I assumed I was a borderline because I'm a woman, but I actually have schizophrenia. I just know too much about mental illness to do what they tell me to do, because what they tell me to do is gonna make me even crazier. And the fact that I'm already crazy, you know, I'm pretty aware of these attempts to control society.